the Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
If you haven't been to Tempe, Arizona, to a college football game at Arizona State, it definitely should be on your bucket list. This is one of the most unique stadiums in all of college sports, built into the side of a mountain. You literally can go for a hike and watch the college football game. They have one of the most fun atmospheres in all of the stadiums, and they have built a concourse that is definitely worth a visit. A little club scene gets you going if you want to watch the Sun Devils. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will go on the attack first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to pass, it's Wells. Snags it over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. That can be a momentum builder to convert your first 3rd down and also get your quarterback in a rhythm throwing the slant.
That's so nice. You always want to do that. You want to start the game.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Job number 1 for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Safe completion on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, that's a nice job on 3rd down there. They come into this game as the underdog, obviously, but you got to love the way they've started this one, David. Defense gets a takeaway on the opening possession. Now your first 3rd down offensively, you're able to move the sticks. Really seems like this team is focused and dialed in.
And something good happening early in this football game gives you the momentum. As the underdog, you want to see those good plays early, right? To believe that everybody on the sideline now knows they got some juice, things going the right way. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going on offense.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Penn State!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To throw, it's Wells. Finds his man down the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He goes right back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Witherspoon. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up?
Got enough for the first. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Jet sweep to the receiver. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense, seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got his man on the outside. Touchdown, Arizona State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Woodyard. Bringing the heat. Hauls it in. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that one.
The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The throw. Finds his big tight end.
Games have ebbs and flows to them, and good things happen and bad things happen, but everything is going this offense's way on this drive. This thing has been textbook. Really nice cadence by the play caller. He's mixing in different looks, keeping this defense on their heels. They have just matriculated the football down the field in control, and now they're in the red zone. This offensive drive has been really...
Caught! And he will score! Touchdown, Penn State!
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He might want another play. Gonna run it. It's Peters. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Pulls it in. Turning it on. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Wells. He'll pull it down and run. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide.
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Pressure coming. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Sun Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll go to the air. He wants it all. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown ASU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. A quick pass to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Looking for a man. It's Woodyard. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field, on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Great place to start for this offense. Using his legs, it's Peters. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They'll run play action. Makes a catch. There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Nittany Lions peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. It's reverse. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. Still looking, on the move. Takes a hit as he fires.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Wells. Here's a heat. And they got it. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Back open in the middle. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Sends it downfield. Got it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Under fire, and it's a sack.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Looking for a man. It's Wells. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, they're after him. He's going to fire to the left. Got him on the sideline. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Touchdown, Arizona State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They go to the ground. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with UL Monroe taking on the number 8 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's the Warhawks, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game in Tempe. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with the Penn State head coach coming out of the locker room. They have got to do a better job calling plays. He said, this is on us. Our quarterback has been steady all year. He's a terrific player, and we just haven't given him enough opportunities. Look for a major shift in play calling and intention here to start the third quarter. I'll let you know how it's going down here on the field.
Appreciate that, Holly. Looking to pass. It's Woodyard. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that throws toward the end zone. Bust through behind his path. Touchdown ASU! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Lining up for the PAT. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Woodyard. Grab behind the line, it's Burt. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He fields the punt in his own end zone. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab in their space. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there, because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss, and with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Finds his big tight end. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right on the money. Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Trying to find the end zone. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Number 97, set to kick it away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Woodyard. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
The play action fake. Gets it to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And we'll get a whistle to stop the clock as they check on the injured Sun Devil. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Got a little grass. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Going for 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
Penn State, 21.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Arizona State sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to the ground with the running back. Bounced off his feet.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Wells. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go right back downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. On target. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to throw. It's Wells. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give as they work on that clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Sun Devils have pushed it inside the 20. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Touchdown ASU! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Wide receiver going in motion.
Go, go.
On the run, it's Peters. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. They'll go right back to him. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
It'll be 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it down the field. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Unleashes one deep. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just loved being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.